there a way I can like switch? I don't know. Maybe just having it off for a little bit would fix it. Starts lagging again, then. Hey everybody, if you're rejoining, I turned off the stream because it was not staying up anyways. Sadie, you need to chill. You have food. You just don't want to eat it. It's on you, Chief. But I turned off the stream and the lag completely went away. Food. So I'll investigate that tomorrow before stream and see. Like, I obviously can't do that on my own. Like, unless I'm streaming, I can't see if there's a problem with streaming.
Yeah, the only thing you could do is like just check how much frames you're losing.
Yeah. But it seems to have stabilized right now, so it's something with OBS that's causing it. I was disconnecting from League with it too, so it's either OBS or something with like my ISP or server or something with like it's just not very friendly with streaming. It wasn't just OBS. Sometimes it is just OBS that has problems though, even though the League client works fine. Although that game, it was obviously League client plus and OBS that was causing, you know, the major issues. Bomb's gone. Okay, if you want to play Karthus, I'll do yes.
Tyrant.
Oh, this dude's clowning. Hey, Silent Ronin. Because rank still matters. Like, it determines where you're gonna get placed. You know, if I can get to Diamond 5 by the time ranks reset, then I'm more likely to get placed into high gold or low plat rather than low gold. And just because it's competitive, like, the only thing that changes is that you're not eligible for Season 8 rewards, which doesn't matter to me at all. Like, I just want competitive, like, good games of League of Legends. I just want to try to get better. So, I've got the I don't even think the border matters anymore. Like, it's gonna be your current border. I'm just gonna Zyra again. Zyra felt pretty good, even though I just basically gifted the enemy like 3 kills. Flag.
I managed the sparrows from Lucian top, but we'll see what this guy picks.
8B and Malzahar that way. When I old people just stand there and die. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta communicate with things like Malzahar.
A lot of jacks recently.
Has been a lot of jacks. He can be good. I mean, I don't think he's good against the kinds of champions I typically play, but he is good against like just other melee fighter type of champs, which is common. Yeah, so it does matter, Ronan. I would say I do have a video on it. If you look at my people don't understand how the preseason works. Riot doesn't explain it very well. But if you look at my topical playlist, my topical guides, it's like right on the front page of my channel. You'll see it. It's the you can see it from the channel. It says like preseason explained. It'll tell you about it. There's like a little 6-minute section in there. There's timestamps in the description. So it's kind of a long video, but if you just look at the description, find the timestamp, there's one that says like preseason explained. It's like 6 minutes long. It'll explain it. Oh, Roach is on the other team? Roach sniped us. Oh, we're gatekeeping you, Roach. Get ready to be kept. Wait, are you at P199 or P299? Guess we'll find out. Sadie, calm down. It's tuna. You like tuna? What's your deal? My wife accidentally took... We get like this cat food shipped to us as part of like the Amazon packages.
Ooh.
And
Time to farm roaches LP.
that's right.
Gimme, gimme.
Oh, now the camera's like goofing up. This has to be something with OBS. I just recently updated it and I need to get a different version. I'll have to just No, there aren't problems with Riot servers. It's something on my end. And it also kicked me out of my scene. So now it's all black in the background, so I've got to reset that. It's something with OBS, it's not right.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of frame drops on your stream right now.
Yeah, it kicked me out of, like, it gave me black screen while it was loading.
I hear it in the mic already.
I'm actually not seeing frame drops right now. The camera was lagging, which is weird. Oh, I tried to pull it over there. Oops. Yeah, I'm like actually not getting drops as far as I could see. But yeah, anyway, so preseason, like, how it works is you don't get rewards. It still matters. Now, you do get a soft reset when the season starts, which is like January 24th or something. So what that means is it will pull you down some, but there are two factors that influence where you're going to get placed in Season 9. The most important one is where your previous rank was. So if you, you know, ended, like, the official Season 8 in, like, Gold 5 or something, for example, on November 12th, but then you goof around in the preseason, and you end up with, like, in Silver 3, then you're going to be placed as though you were Silver 3, not as though you were Gold 5. So it's your rank as of January 24th, that's what sort of locks in, and then you play placement games. I think they'll have you play 10 placement games this season. Some seasons it's been like 5. I think they're going back to 10. And then based on your placement games, in combination with what your rank was on January 24th, that will determine where you start next season. So if you go from like Silver 5 to Gold 5, you're going to get placed higher in Season 9. So yeah, it doesn't, like, if you're looking fully into the future, you know, it's not going to matter, like, as much as, like, if it's the normal season. But you can still get better at the game, which will prepare you for Season 9 better. So, and you're just getting, like, playing the game, you know, just the competition and stuff like that, so. Oh. No, that's fine, Silent. I don't know. I don't think it's league side. I think it's something with my ISP lately or something with OBS. I did recently update OBS, and I do have a relatively new ISP. I've just lived in this house for about a month now, but it hasn't been bad, really, until this week. So I'm not sure, like, what the deal is. So I'm going to have to investigate it, but I think it's something on my end, not Riot's end.
I accidentally took an extra 10 AD rather than attack speed, so
Bad.
forgot to change it. I don't know how I managed to miss a Q on a minion, but guess it happens. Yeah, that'd be great.
Noxious. I guess level 3.
That's a trade-off, though.
There you go. Dark Harvest, come here, Sona. Out for Roach coming down here. They aren't acting like he's here.
Which might
Okay,
mean
yeah,
he's
he's top.
here.
I was about to ping top. Rammus is about to roll up, though. Maybe they can... They got an assist off of that. We did get first blood, though. Okay, if I hit a root...
She's probably dead.
Oh god, I thought about flashing igniting too. Damn it.
It's fine. They still have heal and other stuff.
I don't want to get baited, but I think I could have killed her. Flash Ignite auto. Wasn't sure. That Pressy attack did a lot of damage.
Yeah. I'm just gonna let this push us. Don't care. Basically baiting. Roach might be on his way now. I'm pretty shoved. Just wanted to shove.
God, I hadn't missed both.
He's here, he's
Yeah,
here.
he's here.
Maybe if you head here with me, they probably think we're backed.
He's gonna be on scuttle. We could maybe bait this. I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you when. I'll tell you when. After this CS. Go. He's still here. He's still here.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see the kill. Should be good though.
Oh, the slow plant though.
Is he faster than me? Oh. Oh, the grenade. Wow. Well played, Roach. Oh, he's gonna kill him too. Super unlucky.
Ah, God, I was so close to being able to flash EM, but his pathing was perfect.
Yeah, the smoke didn't make me realize Sona died, so I just flashed.
Oh, he
in
saw
like
me
a
on that
moron.
board too. Okay.
I wish I'd killed him, but frick.
Do you think Nico would work at all as support as Silent? I mean, I'm gonna have to look at her numbers. I am gonna do a video for her, but I really want that. I gotta have. I can't wait on that. Gotta have some kind of sustain. Maybe. I mean, her ult does a lot of damage if they leave it that way, and it's on a very short cooldown. Her E could be a decent route. I personally, like, if I had to say right now, probably not, because she doesn't have a heal and she doesn't scale off of plus healing and shielding, so, like, but she does have decent AP ratios. The thing is, like, most AP supports that are, like, respectable have really good, like, base damages off of their passives, or, like, their abilities, like Brand, Zyra, and to a lesser extent, Vel'Koz.
God, how long has he been waiting? Oh my god, man. Just wait. Nice. I knew he was there too. I was just hoping we'd do damage. Nice, Prof. No, what are you doing?
Dude, he's gonna get kited so hard.
He doesn't have the damage? Okay.
And he's got his ult rolling now.
Nice. Nice.
Triple? No. Zed might clean it up.
Such a busy world.
Trying to get vision for him. He backed, I guess, in a weird spot. So, you know, my instinct is that Nico doesn't have a lot of those bonuses. She has good ratios, but the problem is you don't have a lot of gold as support, and so, you know, you really need to play something that's very good with Leandries, typically. Because that's such a high, like, base damage ability. Or, like, thing. Like, you need, because like how it works is like base damages scale really well with penetration.
So much.
So like with Sork Boots and with the, was it the orb or whatever, Oblivion Orb? Because you're not going to be able to, and it has to be something that doesn't need a lot of mana, because you can't really afford mana items as support most of the time. You're just not going to have the gold. Yeah, sorry, Sammy. OBS was acting up. We've determined it's something to do with OBS. It's either OBS plus my ISP or OBS. Because when I turned OBS off, it wasn't lagging, so I'm going to see if I can troubleshoot that tomorrow.
Here's top. They have ults though. They can probably burst me into this one ult.
Wonder if we can dragon if we push this, because they're all top. I can do it quick with plants.
They could deny us because they're probably gonna see us out of lane.
Nah, I think we let's push up and do it. I think we do.
Okay.
They're very scared of us, so they're just gonna like think we're like warding or rotating or something.
Are they just trying to take tower? They're just getting plates. Here, I'll ward this just in case. Yeah.
For real? Where the hell was that warded? God, okay. Oh, it wasn't warded because I have a pink on it, so I guess just unlucky. Guess maybe they had something like maybe around there warded, I don't know. I thought it was worth a shot.
So much free gold to them.
That was rough. I really thought because Lissandra was dead and Graves was top and we were just bullying out.
We can fight
so
this.
Okay.
We don't have ults.
Oh, I rooted in midair?
Yes, sir.
Nice. The
Finally.
prediction. Okay, now it's our turn to get some gold.
Yep. We gotta work on this tower fast. Jax is gonna get first tower.
On some
Should have
plants,
ult for
took a couple of
Graves.
shots. Yeah, she's running in. He's here.
We can't back.
No, because they're gonna take it.
Mm-hmm.
And
I still have ult and damage, so
no dragon for him.
if you land a snare on Sona, she's gonna have ult again, so we have to blow her up, or Trist. I would say Trist though. Force her in a bad position. Yeah. Alright, 1 for 1.
Bad for a 2v3. If I could have flashed the ult, would have been better. And we can do some more coaching sessions if you want, Sammy.
I'm gonna get this. I can't do anything. There you go.
A few weeks too late for climbing. No, it's never too late to climb. Especially now that your border is based on your current rank and not your previous rank.
What are you doing, man?
An ally has been slain.
Well,
Shut down.
Graves is fed as hell.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I mean, like, I'm pretty sure you didn't have any cooldowns, mana, end of the wave, didn't have vision.
Just a harmless fly.
You're an ADC, bro. You have infinite mana.
None will escape my grasp.
Yeah, he's retarded. Oh, my bad.
It's all good.
These people piss me off. He's gonna get kited for days. They have double buffs. He just legit just baits me to die.
I'm just gonna mute him. I've started like muting idiots, even if I'm not like super mad at them, just because I don't like even want to waste the brain power on trying to. Have plants. Just trying to zone the Zyra.
Roach is up top versus Zed. Yeah, nice. Don't need to worry about him. Later.
Dragon Part 2, maybe here.
It was actually so absurd that Jax TP'd down too. When we did that.
Oh, did he? I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
I was
He
looking
TP'd
at the
right
chat or something
here.
while I was dead. He's coming. Jax is down here, actually.
Yeah. I don't think we could do it. Ramus
No, we
still wants to
can't.
play topside. He's actually a terrible jungler. Autofilled. Oh.
Could have sidestepped that instead of trying to go at him. Thought he might flash on me. Ah.
An enemy has been slain.
I was gonna go for a PD or rapid, but I have to go Black Cleaver. Just too much burst.
Much more to see.
Okay, sounds good, Sammy.
Has been slain.
Yeah, sometimes it just takes a little bit to get back in there, too. Especially if you were near your max rank and you haven't played in a while. Like, it just wouldn't make any sense if you were as good as you were, you know, if you haven't played in a while. So that's kind of a way to think of it. Is like, that's what should happen. You know, if you don't go to the gym for a couple of months, you're not going to put up the same numbers you did before you took a break, you know? Like, training matters for anything. Okay, well, we can win with this head.
Yeah. Alyssa's on her way topside. She's gonna come through mid brush.
Yeah. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, can we go get this? We don't have Rammus, but...
He doesn't like playing for objectives, he only kills. Shocker, I know.
Eh.
Yeah, they're coming. Yeah, I'm out of mana, sort of.
And Rammus is gonna get that flank in there, maybe?
Yeah.
Can at least zone her.
Just completely ignores her.
Graves? Oh god. The taunt?
Anything? Holy frick. Alright.
Roach is actually really good for this elo. It's like every time I see him in a game, especially in these public games, like almost always a force.
Well, he's playing a really good, like, wow, this Rammus is so. He just stopped Powerball. I'm so angry, dude. Like, I just don't understand how you're bad at that champion.
Dude, those skill shots are tough on him, man. Come on.
Jesus frick.
Oh.
Need 30 gold.
The forest holds many surprises.
I got rifts, so we're chilling.
Almost like you and Roach were diamond at some point, playing in a platinum game.
Venture off the
My scoreline doesn't really show it, or my CS. I'm still out of practice.
Oh god, I barely missed that.
just a harmless
God.
flower.
Saw me. Yeah, he saw me. Oh my god, he connected.
Nah, dude. Black Cleaver. Oh.
Baron?
Oh, I
I
didn't
guess,
see the
yeah,
wave.
we can do this. Yeah, that's probably the smarter play. Pretty low.
Kind of wasted it because no minions yet.
I mean, that's fine. It can take shots too.
Yeah, it just doesn't. Really... Oh, it does for lower resistance.
Yeah. Maybe
Raise
unnecessary, but I just wanted to make sure we had a good... I think she ulted, but I'm not 100%.
Yeah, she ulted prior. Alright, two towers for that. That's not bad. That's all we could ask for, though.
Yeah, we probably need to...
Can't we get too greedy?
Dragging up. I can maybe ult him right here when he face checks this.
We gotta be very careful, though. This might be... no, it's not worth it, but...
Got Troll Central.
We're the streamer snipers now.
Alright, I don't know if Roach, I think he still occasionally streams, but he's kind of been chilling on that too. Playing some
Yeah.
other games also.
We usually catch each other's streams every now and then.
Go. Looking it up. Need to dual tab you guys some more. I get it, I'm like totally zoning out here. I think we'll just go with immediate power, it's fine.
Steps.
Is Rylai's like not a rush on her anymore?
Rylai's is still good. I think Leandri's after the buff is still mostly the rush, but the problem is like getting to Rylai's, the components kind of suck. Like for 1500, Oblivion Orb is so strong with the penetration.
Okay.
So it's like if you have the full 2700.
I was seeing that on Karthus builds, but I didn't know how much value 15 Magic Pen was.
It's a
Or something
lot. Oh god. Holy crap. Well, my bad.
I thought you saw them. I should have said something earlier.
To be talking about random garbage.
Yeah, they're not gonna do it. I don't think.
Yeah, I was just way too deep for ward. I just wasn't even. Crap. Ooh, I don't know about this. Well, we got the Draven resets. Yeah.
Draven. It's his brother. It's close enough. No, are you serious?
Oh, Darius, my bad. Dude, I swear, I play this game so much, like, my mind just turns to mush. Like, I just don't even know what I'm talking about.
I feel you, I feel you. Run, Roach! Don't let him do it!
Come, give me the cues.
Unlucky,
Dude, take it, bro.
Oh my god, Prof with the BM. He just walks away.
Well, I was trying to give it to Darius. It's probably actually better on me, honestly, but I was trying to hook him up.
Darius thought you were gonna get it, so he just walked away too.
My plant killed him. Just BM and him, you know, no big deal.
Poor Roach.
He said he was gonna try to stream snipe us. Be careful what you wish for, son.
Yeah, he gets insensual clown on what's her name? Sona. Yeah, Sona.
Consensual clown on Sona.
Oh, I thought it was insensual. My bad. I don't know what that meant.
Like incest, but I don't know.
Dude.
I don't know if that's a word. I don't think that's officially a word, but I think that'd be incestual, but could throw an N in there.
Yeah, I didn't quite remember that Sona player who just hardened.
That was probably him. I mean, he's one of the best support players, like solo queue support players of all time, but I think he was just like mega toxic. Like he had multiple accounts in like top 10. I think he had 2 or 3. It's like one-tricking Sona and stuff. I mean, that's pretty crazy, but yeah, he's just so toxic. It's just so sad because these kids, if they didn't have that bad of an attitude, like they probably could have gone pro, like him and some of these other like real toxic people. I'm like, really, y'all are like costing yourself millions of dollars because you can't keep your mouth shut. Like,
well, I think that it has a market on Twitch or early streaming services because
it can, yeah, it can. I don't know.
And plus, I feel like there's more value being a Twitch streamer than it is
pro player.
Pro player.
I mean, it does give you lots of visibility, though. But
yeah, that's true.
The lifestyle's certainly nicer.
But it really depends, like.
And I mean, you know, they may not be able to go pro. Like, there's more to pro than being good in solo queue. But
it's also your likability as a person, and just like.
Yeah, if you suck, like people aren't gonna want you, you know. You're just like mean.
Well. Yes, boys. Towers don't exist in this game. We go for frags.
Oh, the dodge.
Unlucky
Prediction.
Sona.
Read her like a book.
Easy game, Roach. Gotta try harder. Get us more.
He was like 8-1 at some point.
That was rough, dude.
The rest of his team's like hard in.
I honestly thought that was gonna be like such a struggle because of the rotation on Drake, and then it just fell apart. That Sona just hard entered.
I showed yesterday.
From his promos.
Did not sign up for those. Will if you incest. What is that? Will if you literally 1v9. It was
like it's the pun on insist.
Yeah, we were just talking about the insist there. We weren't trying to
not imply. Can't go pro if you can't work on a team. Look at Dardoch. It works for him.
That's true. I mean, Dardoch's probably about as bad as you could get in terms of like
a professional status.
Yeah, and toxic or whatever. But I think from what I've heard, he's kind of reformed. I mean, I've heard that double lift can be a little harsh too. But I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of professional, like traditional sports athletes that are like that too, that have a ton of potential. Who was that kid? Like Johnny Manziel or something like that. I don't remember.
I have no idea.
Years ago, it doesn't matter. He was just some kid that was like a really high prospect, and he just got like 1 million DUIs and just drug charges or something. I don't know, just stupid stuff.
I think the biggest problem is just that it's not ego just being toxic. It's just like their pride and how much they want to win on stage versus how they perform with their team.
Yeah.
It's like you can imagine Bjergsen being like that in a team environment, never saying anything on media or whatever. but I can guarantee you he's somewhat like that because of just how much his drive to win is.
Yeah, I mean, so here's the difference. I think the difference is just having self-control. You can go ahead and fire it up if you want. Get a couple more, we'll see. I'm probably going to regret it. I didn't have much sleep last night, but we were doing pretty well, and
it's 3 a.m. Prof. What are you doing?
Nice to get into promos here. It's just self-control. Like, it's okay to be mad. Like, it's nice if you cannot get as bothered by stuff. But if you're competitive, you're going to be mad if you lose, you know? Like, you're not going to be happy about that most of the time. But it's like, what do you do with that? You know, do you, like, reflect on your own stuff and what you could have done better? Like, that's obviously number one. I mean, that's just a fairy tale sometimes. If you are mad at other people, like, there are, especially if you're on a team, there are productive ways to communicate that. You can say, okay, look, let's go focus on this. You can point out some stuff that you did poorly, and then you can, you know, help each other point out some stuff they could have done. So there's like a productive way to do it, and then there's an unproductive way to do it, which is like yelling at other people. So I think it's like okay to be mad, but it's the way that you handle yourself when you're mad.
I also think it's like, if you get, so like Dardoch was a high prospect in LCS when he first started, and it was also like the start of people coming out and like saying he was toxic and whatever.
Yeah.
But I think it's like people hyping you up too much. You like just being like, okay, people say I'm the best jungler in NA right now, the most aggressive, like the most mechanically skilled player, and then you get on a team that performs subpar, and then you get mad at the coaches, you get mad at the players. Because NA was notorious and still is notorious for their bad work ethic.
I agree with that.
I feel like it's just like Dardoch just had a bad, like if he was EU, his talent would grow more than if it was NA.
Probably. I mean, one thing to keep is just like managing your expectations is a huge thing too. And I'm not always great like I'm about that. I'm just like thinking like, oh, my team should have known this, they should have known that. It's like I'm probably expecting too much. Flat people sometimes, but just like, you know, just expect people to make mistakes, expect people to not be strong. I mean, if you're climbing, the whole concept is like you should be better than everyone else in the game, or you should be better than most people in most games if you're climbing. So they should look like they're worse than you, because if they all look like they're about as good as you are, you're not going to climb. So, you know, if you're climbing, you should be better than everybody. So you should have to carry them a lot of the times. And, you know, especially when you have 5 random people on your team, if you think of each lane as just a coin flip, then there's going to be 2 or 3 people on your team that underperform 2 to 3 people on their team. And it's going to be the same for them. So, I don't know. I think just managing expectations in life is pretty important. You can't really be disappointed if you weren't expecting much more. I mean, what do I ban?
Well, it's also kind of hard because in the pro setting where you just want to be, like your goal is to win worlds and beat the best teams, you have to have like the best mentality, and like you have to stick with that.
Yeah.
But when you get, and like if you get on a team that's subpar, then you feel like, okay, my talent's going to waste. Teams won't pick me up because we're underperforming and losing. Even if people think like I'm the best player on the team, it's not saying much because we're not winning a lot.
I mean, if you watch a lot of like Eastern players, though, many of them are very humble, or at least they come off that way to an extent. Even if they know they're better, like they're very hesitant to say that because they're always like.
Well, it's because always the backlash that, well, because they get backlash from silver players on Reddit saying they're bad, but they're pros.
That's right. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's complicated, but I think just in general, just trying to be humble and improve your own game as much as possible. Like I said, I'm not an ideal, like, exemplar of that at all times, but... Oh, God. I have so much.
Feel the thorns embrace.
It's a brand medal.
Okay, that was nice. He thought you were the duo, because I guess his
brand is the duo.
Yeah. What do I
I'll
want
play
to
your
keep?
deer.
Do you want press, fleet, or lethal on Kate?
I mean, I think it's probably fleet. Bell cause, yeah.
I'm going over heal with. Oh, I don't know what the other thing is.
And
So
I feel
can't
like
make the joke.
this should maybe be a dodge. I don't know, because
They do have priority. I could dodge if you want. Just tell me if you want.
yeah, you dodge, you dodge. Okay. I can just wait a couple minutes. We have like all squishies, and they have like super snowbally assassins, and we're gonna lose that lane probably. Like Vel'Koz is so difficult to deal with as Zyra because he just outranges. Am I solo queuing? I'm queued up with Kleenex right now.
Oh no.
We're just gonna chill for a couple of minutes, then we'll get back in there. Oh, Sammy. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can self-medicate if that's your thing. I mean, get tilted at yourself. Just keep in mind that, you know, progress is slow for most people. Like, you don't want to buy into the myth of all these people, like, Hunter game to challenger stuff. Like, that's not authentic. That's like if someone was, like, in the NBA and it's like, hey, I'm going to drop into middle school and, like, show how to ball on these kids and, like, get back to the NBA. It's like, well, of course. But that doesn't help middle school kids, you know, with what they're doing. It just doesn't look as ridiculous because it's an online game. You know, it's like if you put someone who's like, you know, 6'9" and can like sink 3-pointers from half court and just like never gets tired. You know, you just basically put LeBron James or someone like that against middle schoolers. It's going to look ridiculous. You're going to say, well, that's not even a game. I mean, I guess it might be fun to watch them style on them, but that's the same thing as putting a challenger in like a silver game or something. It just creates this illusion of that it's like a fair game. But so I think that overall, like my point with that is I think people feel like they're inadequate if they don't immediately climb with like a 70% win rate, then they're trash. Or if you're like in silver for a long time, then you're trash. When in fact, that's not true. Like the average player is silver 4, I think. Silver 4 to silver 5. And it's okay to be average. You know, like it's not immediate. It takes time. But then like once you get that down, once you figure out what you need to improve, you can gradually climb up. But it's just always try to circle back and think, well, what could I have done there? Even if you're frustrated, even if the dude on your team goes 0-10, just see if you can think of like 1 or 2 things maybe you could have done better. I try to do that on stream. I try to say, okay, I could have played this way, or I could have done this that way. So I try to do that as much as possible. But so it's okay to be frustrated, but and just don't focus on everything, I think, at once. Don't think that you can fix every single aspect of your game to immediately be pro. Like, just focus on one thing. Just say, okay, if I'm like a laner, I'm going to make sure that and I'm silver, I'm going to make sure I get 65 CS at 10. No matter what, every game. Or if you're a support, you can say, I'm going to make sure I die 4 times or less every single game, no matter what. Just focus on things you have a lot of control over. And then once you get that down, once you're dying 4 times or less most games, I'm not even doing that a lot lately. There's so much damage right now with Dark Harvest. But, now, I think once you look at it as a learning process and not like every single game is, you know, world-ending or whatever, then it kind of helps with tilt a little bit. And just recognize that like there are going to be some games that are unwinnable, and that's okay because that's what you sign up for when you get random teams. There are games that are unlosable too. You know, there are games where you can go 0-5 early, and then your mid laner just goes like 10-0 on LeBlanc, and you had no business winning that game. You know, you got completely dumpstered in lane, but you still won because you got carried by somebody, and that happens. Everybody's going to carry. Everybody's going to get carried. But it's so easy for us to forget that, to say, just to think to ourselves, oh, well, we deserve that win, whatever, it happened. Yeah, we made some mistakes bot lane, but... Whereas if that guy didn't carry that hard, you would have lost. And so then when we get the guy where we do pretty well bot lane, but then, you know, our mid laner goes, you know, 0-10 and we lose because of that, feels bad. But random games like that are just going to happen. I'd say there's probably like 20% that are unlosable, 20% that are unwinnable, and like, you know, the other 60%, like you have some pretty good leeway with. The percentages may not be that high, but obviously if you're way better than everyone on the team, then the unwinnable, or like that portion is going to shrink a lot. But
as a person who's been playing this game for 7 years and still gets tilted, the best thing I could tell you is that don't expect anything from anyone and just focus on yourself. Like, I know I type because I'm just tired of people not knowing this game in a plat plus elo after 9 years of this game, or however, yeah, I think it was 9 years this game's been out. I get frustrated because people don't know how to rotate. Like that Kane in one of our games smited blue and we killed like 3 people and he didn't want to come Baron, whatever, and he cost us Baron. Like, I could see that. I understand what the problem is. I can't do anything about it because it's a person that's just playing poorly. So the best thing I could do is just focus on myself. And if I'm playing poorly, the best thing I would do is, I don't do it, but I should, is just drop the ego and let people carry. I still don't FF games, even if I'm 0-15, if someone's 9-0 on my team. And if it's a champion I think could carry, like, you just play those games out. Because you could come back. You could get shut down gold. You do get Barons.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to come back now, too, with all that shutdown gold. So if you just focus on objectives and just keep your head in the game and, yeah, just think a little outside of yourself, kind of like what Kleenex said, where, you know, maybe you're having a bad game, maybe, like, you're getting destroyed, but someone else on your team's doing really well. Just say, okay, look, I'm going to stop feeding, and I'm just going to do whatever I can to help this person out. Like, just ward for them, hang out with them, use your CC, you know, to help them out, use your cooldowns, anything you can do to help your strong person snowball, you know, that's how you do it. And so, like, there is an art to being carried, like he said, to kind of getting over your ego, to thinking you always have to do it. I mean, as a support player, that's kind of the default, I think, is like figuring out who else is doing well and trying to, you know, help them out, augment them. But it's important to just say that. Just say, you know what, I'm gonna have bad games sometimes, and that's just what happens. That's okay. Like, I should try to improve. That's not an excuse for, you know, sticking your head in the sand, but it's just gonna happen, you know, for whatever reason. You're just missing all your skill shots one game, or you're just getting caught out and killed. You know, you just try to not beat yourself up too much and just say, okay, well, here's what's happening right now, and what can I do about it? So, just, yeah, play around your strong people and avoid their strong people. You know, like, if their 8-0 Irelia is with the team, maybe don't fight them. Like, wait for her to go split into a side lane, and then see if you can get a quick pick on somebody before she teleports in. Oh, what's going on, Sammy? I didn't notice. Hope the hospital stuff goes well. But yeah, I mean, that's just the best way to get tilted. It's just a state of mind. You know, it's okay to get bothered, but I think being emotional and being tilted is not the same thing. Like, tilted is where you're not playing at your optimal level. And that can be because you're emotional or not. Sometimes you can be very unemotional and still be sort of tilted. Although usually the two kind of go hand in hand. Sadie? Being too picky. We don't have any more of your favorite food.
Also, like, the biggest thing I notice is people don't play promos too fast, or they just overthink promos. Like, the best thing you could do is just realize that no matter what promos you do, it doesn't matter if you win them, because the people you still play with are bad. And
yeah,
that's going to happen regardless. I learned that multiple times getting into Diamond. I hyped up diamond players like, oh my god, they're so good. They just do crazy stuff on Lee Sin back in season 3. I'm gonna get owned. And then I won my promos 3-1 for the 4th time I got in.
Yeah, and the thing, yeah, you don't want to be too intimidated by higher ranking people. I mean, sometimes they are a lot better, but they have bad games too. And if they're not playing, especially in Platinum, a lot of people really narrow their champion pool a lot. So they're very good on like maybe three champs or so. But then if they're not on their main champ, like, they're going to be way worse. Alright, well, good luck, Sammy. Alright, I'm going to wait a second, so I don't want to be against that Shaco.
Yeah, that's fine.
Pain in the ass. He's one. Hey, I don't want to ban him because not enough people play him, but
yeah, I feel you. Champ's really annoying.
Well, good luck, Sammy. Hopefully, it's not anything that's too like super dangerous. Make him AFK. But yeah, I mean, you're gonna cost your team some games. I mean, that's just the price of progress, especially if you're trying to learn how to become a shot caller, and that's really important. Like, you got to make mistakes to learn from them. You know, you really can't learn unless you make a mistake and identify it. I guess you could kind of luck your way into learning stuff, but most people learn through mistakes. That's what a mistake is. It's a learning opportunity most of the time. I think that so often, you know, in our culture, a lot of times it's like, well, if you make a mistake, you're bad or you're dumb or whatever. And it's like, well, you can't learn anything if you don't, like, mess up. So, you know, you have to take some risks. That's what taking a risk is. It's like, you could fail. You know, so when you're shot calling, maybe you shot call that Baron and you think you can do it, but then you just didn't have the damage for it. Or maybe you're telling people to rotate middle and they're like, you know, pushing another lane. Or maybe you're saying, hey, let's go for this base race, and then you lose it. And you just kind of learn, like, when you should be calling these different things. No one just walks into shot calling the correct call every time. I mean, I think about this stuff a lot, and I try to be a shot caller, and I still mess stuff up. Or I don't spot stuff. Sometimes someone will say, hey, let's go do this instead. Like, I tried to call that dragon the other game. I thought it was a good idea. We got rid of vision on it, but I guess they had vision in that river bush. And then Lissandra was dead, but our damage was so low on it that they were able to rotate and make a play. So that was, I mean, that was an incorrect call. So, you know, I was like, okay, Grage is top, middle's dead, we've got priority bottom, but I just miscalculated the damage that we had, and I underestimated their vision in that river. So, hey, thanks, Casper. I mean, that's true, too, what Zippo said. I mean, a lot of this stuff, a lot of kind of the stuff that I'm talking about, like strong mentality for League to help prevent tilt is also good in real life. You know, you want to be a calculated risk taker, I think, in real life. I mean, it depends on what you're doing and what you want to do, but... Can't ever go on a date with that girl unless you ask her. I mean, this day and age, I guess you can. Some girls will ask you, or, you know, you can find an online dating site or something like that, but can't get the job if you don't apply. That's just how it is. Like, you just gotta take some risks. You gotta be willing to face some failures, and that's okay. Rejection, loss, failure, all these things are just a part of life. And if you look at a lot of the really successful, like, even business people, or just people anywhere, like, many of them really overcame some, like, adversity, and they just didn't give up. I mean, if you look at Tom Brady, I think he came in, like, he almost didn't, like, make it onto a team, because they said, like, he was so bad physically. He was so much weaker than everybody else. There's this cool little, like, 20-minute documentary that I saw on YouTube about him. Like, he almost didn't even make the team. He had to, like, beg. I think it was Bill Belichick at the time, and they put him in, like, third-string quarterback, like, permanent bench warmer. And then the main quarterback got injured, and they gave him a chance. And now he's widely regarded, if not the best quarterback of all time, one of the best. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school team. He didn't even get to play high school basketball. And he's regarded widely as, if not the best, one of the best players of all time. So, you know, there's lots of adversity and challenges. You know, for a lot of people, Kobe Bryant, when he was really young, you know, he had some really bad games. His first year, he was not doing that well. So you just gotta keep that in mind, that failure's a part of success.
Are you certain?
Just do it. Brochisimo. Oh, he is linking it. I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling the Zyra. We'll go with the Zyra. I do like this build that I've been doing. I'm just doing like the Karthus build on Zyra pretty much. Presence of Mind and coup de grace. It's just like more ults. I mean, I could even do scaling CDR, but I think that's giving up too much early. What are they doing? I like the link. Huh. I think he's Wait. Oh, okay, gotcha. I got it. Oh, it's not deviated septum and... Okay. I'm not sure how, like... I mean, anytime there's surgery, it's probably something that's, you know, pretty serious, so... Good luck, sir. Hope it... out for you. Haunted Zyra.
Oof. Gonna be rough.
Give me my color in 2018. I hadn't been reading the chat. It's nice.
I could go Sivir here, actually. I think she does okay.
Follow your heart.
Man, this is actually really rough. I don't like my champ pool versus Darius Camille.
I was gonna say, like, Trist can blow Camille out, but not with a black shield.
I'm just gonna play this. I think this is way safer.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, if she doesn't one-shot you instantly, I'm gonna blow her up if she goes on you.
Is coup de grace like just terrible now? People go cut down for the max health. I don't know.
I go coup de grace on basically everything still, especially. I don't know. I never even consider anything else, but
I feel like
nobody plays tanks, so like the cut down.
Yeah, true. Well, recently with the Ramesses that we've seen,
that's true.
Bruisers.
I still think getting the extra damage on coup de grace. I don't know. I haven't done the math on him. Yeah, unless they have like a mega tank. I'm probably gonna blow up the tanks anyways. I think just being able to murder the other AD carry and the assassins, like killing the assassin is usually what wins games. Tanks can't even like do anything. This day and age, I feel like if you aren't killing somebody in under 3 seconds, you're doing it wrong. Patch. Except for like I guess AD carries, but even like some of the best AD carries like Lucian, Draven, that's kind of true with them.
Oof.
Rihanna control mage, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see.
This poor Orianna with Dark Harvest. 2,700 games played, and I'm gonna deny you an extra game so you can't hit diamond, baby. I'm down with it.
I played like 2,300, 2,400 last year. This year I only played
only 1,544.
Yeah, I haven't played that many.
Oh man.
But I mean, a lot of that is I took care
63.
of my daughter a lot during the summer, yeah, so I can't play as much. And I pulled my stream times most of the time down to like between 4 to 5 hours instead of 5 to 6. But What do I teach at the university? I teach persuasive writing, mostly.
Ooh. Sounds like an interesting class, actually.
It's cool. I mean, I let students pick their own topics that they want to research and write about, so it's fun. And I just teach them things like how to do better research, how to introduce sources, how to integrate the ideas from the sources into your own argument a lot better so that it's a lot more organic, how to be aware of like the ongoing discourse community, so like what other people are saying about your topic and how you can say something meaningful by sort of being aware of the conversation. Is a huge thing. So just showing kind of an awareness of sort of context, what people expect, creating a unique argument, not just a book report, thinking of different rhetorical tactics. So like things like, okay, I'm talking to this kind of audience. Should I try to use like really emotional stories? Should I try to use facts and figures? Should I try to name drop certain people or things? Stuff like that mostly. So it's pretty cool because they get to like research and figure out their own stuff, but at the same time, like it can be really good in any field. Professionalization. I mean, one project that I like to assign them, I didn't get to assign it this semester because they have a different curriculum at this university I'm teaching at, but like how to write a good cover letter, thinking about like what you're actually going to do in that job and how to market the experiences that you have. I don't. No. I don't. Get out, bro. It's fine. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I mean, I would love to teach literature too. They just don't offer that very much, unfortunately, at universities to adjuncts. Yeah, I have taught a survey literature class. It was a lot of fun too. So like Brit Lit 1660 to 1900, which sounds like it would suck to a lot of people, but I think I made it something that was pretty fun and interesting. Did anyone try to write a paper about why League improves decision making yet? No. A lot of people don't write specifically about League, although I have had people write about esports. I've had people write about violence in video games. There's one group did that.
Oh, no.
Dude, there was this one girl, like, who's a student in my class, who I was shocked. She struck me as not quite like a cheerleader type, but like, I mean, she's a very attractive young lady, and she just did not strike me as the gamer type, but she was talking like she was in that group with the video game people, and she was talking like she played a lot of video games and was very familiar with even more than like a lot of the dudes were that were in that group.
Well, people were surprised when Mila Kunis was playing World of Warcraft for who knows how many years.
Yeah. So, I mean, stereotypes definitely changing, but it was funny because as part of their presentation about that, they were like going around, or she was going around the mall like asking like kids like outside of GameStop and stuff about video games, and you could tell they were just like nervous as hell talking around her. Like this model like girl asking them like these detailed questions about video games. I mean,
Really?
she really could have been like a I don't know, like a shocks type of person in my class.
It's like so much pressure.
I'm dead. I'm gonna flash. Okay, got it. I can't believe I didn't get any plants on her. That was a fail. As soon as I get my E, definitely blow them up. Yeah, so it was pretty cool. So there's lots of interesting things. Students will surprise you sometimes. I had one guy that was like this sort of bro sort of dude in the back one time that was writing about, like, they could write about anything, and he chose to write about, like, I forgot what it was. Like, it was like Belgium colonialism in the Congo in like 1870 or something. I was like, why did you pick that? And he said he went on a mission trip over there and he thought it was a really cool culture and he wanted to know more about this. He'd heard about this guy. Like involved in this crazy plot. I was like, okay.
I'm gonna play relatively safe.
Where was Camille?
Oh, well.
Trying to flash igniter. I was like, oh yeah, I don't have my flash. I have that.
Yeah, they're just out of range, so.
An enemy has been slain.
Eating those.
Oh, those stacks. Give me the stacks. Yes.
You really want? Oh, yes, passive.
Ooh.
Oh. He's gonna mess up, dude. He's gonna miss something. Oh my god, these minions are trolling me.
Where is our dude? Like, hasn't he been here for like 3 minutes or something? Like, how did Camille beat him there?
He's just waiting too long.
Like, we had a wave under tower. I don't know. I knew Camille might come, but I thought that Zach was going to cut him off. I guess she came through the river.
He is a ADC player, so.
That's fair. He drops aggro when his passive procs, right? If there are other minions under tower.
I think they take priority. Unless another champion's already on aggro. Which I don't think we could do at this stage. Considering how low we were. I'm just like not CSing well. Holy. He bought Cull? No.
It's
that's a
trolling.
waste. How long do you think this is gonna go, dude? Oh, I tried to absorb that.
Okay. Got ult. For a second.
I don't have enough mana for this.
But he just went blue, I think.
Yeah, he was looking for it though. I just didn't have enough. Like, Camille's the other. Care, run.
Okay, I'm gonna have to just turn, probably. No, maybe not.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't give
That's well
ult.
played.
I think you got her though. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
I
perfect.
didn't even know I could spell shield her ult. I'll be honest. It worked out though.
I forgot about that too. That's pretty sweet. Oh, my ult went on
Shit.
cooldown? I didn't see an ult. I didn't know it had a cast time. Okay, well. Lesson learned. Thousands of games of Zyra, I don't... Your ult can go on cooldown, even though it doesn't actually cast. I guess there's probably like a 0.01 cast time or something. Anyways, yeah, it was great. It's perfect timing. You're just like, well, I guess we'll try this. Spell shield it. That's it. Everyone else is like, yeah, of course. Yeah, she still dashes on you, but it doesn't change. I didn't have to flash then. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I still had to flash.
What's good too is that it doesn't knock anyone else back either.
Yeah.
Oh, she's mid. I think she's dead again. Yeah, she's done. Alright, this is a FF15, boys. Give me that LP. I got double buzz, so... okay, we can push this really hard, actually.
There's on a race. Yeah.
Blue on Sivir is one of the most satisfying things ever.
Sivir's a great champ right now. Pretty sure I had her as number 3 overall. She was the face of my ADC tier list. A lot of people still don't have her up there. I mean, I thought everyone would be all over her after Worlds, but a lot of people still aren't bought into the Sivir hype. But good, she pushes really hard. She's got great defense with her shield and her ult. Really good
She used
scaling.
to be one of my worst ADCs, or like statistically, and how I felt about her, like just play wise.
And she's like, she's one of the few
relatively
that's,
easier.
Yeah, and she's one of the few that's like actually, I think Camille's right there. She's one of the few that's actually still really good, even if she's behind.
I didn't do it. Doesn't matter though. Oh. 3, 2, 1.
Got him. Calling his shots.
You want next?
Oh.
Get him, champ! Oh!
Nice, and she used her stopwatch. Get that out of here.
Will she use Ignite too?
I don't know where Ori is, but
Yeah.
got wards.
She's mid.
Riven's down here randomly.
Yeah, she wants Drake. That's why. And they say you can't get tower with plates up.
Yeah, I can. It is harder, but
Just bring 5 people.
yeah. Crap, I really wanted to get that pink ward that's over there, but stay back.
Okay, she wants us to take
Camille's
top.
in the area. That's dumb. I'm not gonna do that. Want it? I want it for my eyeball collection. All right.
Server's also like relatively safe too, if you know how to, if you pre-alt and do all that jazz with E.
Oh
All the
yeah,
spells to
I think
block.
she's really safe. I mean, I think she's definitely up there because you've got ult and you've got your spell shield, and she gets kiting. Like I think every time she hits a champion, she gets extra move speed or something massive. Are we going top? Not bad.
Yeah, whenever she hits someone, she gets more movement speed.
Yeah, so I mean, she's got a lot of. I mean,
Which she procs off Ricochet and it just stacks.
yeah.
Such a busy world.
Oh, you're not even close to me. This is actually really scary.
Probably, I think they're overloaded bot. Abandoning top.
Oh, wasted ult already.
My prey thinks itself.
All good, man. I got scuttle.
An ally has been slain.
Might as well.
No! I got so trolled. Oh my, the resistance is unlucky.
No.
I'm actually so trash.
The forest holds many surprises.
Yeah, that was pretty weird. Like Doran's shield and Ninja Tabby, and I just completely couldn't do any damage to him.
I didn't get any local gold, but I was so scared that Camille was going to come kill me. Kind of wasted that 250 local gold.
Ooh.
Yeah, she actually was there. She was like right there, so.
Enemy has been slain.
Smart call, even though it sucked. I like Sivir. Sivir's usually pretty smart.
Much more.
Sivir has such great wave clear too. I mean, wave clear is something that like people really don't appreciate, I think, until you start getting to like Diamond. It matters a lot. Like wave priority is a massive deal, and something people
Just
don't
one
understand.
W mid lane, late game. You could just have Baron priority super fast.
Yeah, and it puts pressure on them. Like, those bounces really hurt when you're sieging a tower. Like, anyone that's standing anywhere close to that wave is going to take a lot of extra damage. So she's really great at sieges and at sort of, like, goon squad comps. Like, got a lot of utility. Oh, God. That.
Rampage. Shut down.
I'll get collapsed on. Oh, God. Boots.
Has destroyed
Alright.
a turret.
Oh, my bad. They're pushing metal.
And if they want to race us,
Your team has destroyed a turret.
wait, I wish she had CC.
Enemy killing spree.
Nice. She has no ult, she has no ult.
Okay.
Steps. 30 seconds for ult on you.
Yeah. 10 seconds.
Okay, so we could do this. Oh, this is warded. Maybe. I wasn't even in that width, dude.
Mhm.
The frick? Give me that CS.
Okay, he ran.
Boop. Oh my god, I got blown up.
Oof. Okay. That was awkward. What killed you?
Orion has popped me.
Say Camille went on me.
Come closer. Your turret has been destroyed.
Give me more CS. I'm lacking on this IE.
Wait until my seeds take root.
Bree's pretty fed. Camille's pretty fed. We can bait this maybe. I don't know if we don't have to actually do it, I don't think. Ribbon's pushing bottom. Less.
Oh, body block!
50-second bind. Where's Rip?
You just never around.
Go, 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 go!
Just one auto and W, you kill him. What are you doing?
She
You're
has
gonna die
ult.
anyway.
Throw it at him. I guess she threw it.
She
Wow.
did, yeah.
Wait until
Ooh.
So,
That was. Damn, those Morg binds though.
so much more to see. Take careful steps.
Pretty sure they didn't ward anything.
go.
Is that warded?
You clown, dude. Oh, wow. This is so unlucky, dude. Like, he just saves that.
Can we get open inhibitor? Or he's gonna spawn. We could have just done Baron after we got a couple kills. My ult's like up way more often with this build. Good.
The forest holds many surprises. Such a busy world.
Vision
Yeah.
priority here.
I think they might just try it too.
Venture off the beaten path.
I don't have vision for
No,
30.
they're not doing it.
Oh my god, I just can't get vision on them. These fights are so awkward to take. This is the worst position for me to be in.
Maybe didn't need to run from Darius there, I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Just go mid, they're gonna do Baron.
Just a harmless
I think they will.
No.
Scared.
Or he doesn't have vault.
Whoa! How did he not jump that wall?
Darius gripped him.
Oh. God. I got surrounded. Wasn't expecting the collapse. Oh my god.
Should be good. Later. Yeah, give it to me, boys. No. Oh, that's why I'm the champ, baby. I'm the champ. That's why people watch the stream.
That's right.
A total of 1 person. Let's go.
Wait until my seeds take root.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Are they trolling?
Things aren't always what they seem.
Out for this counter Baron here. I can probably zone him.
Mark no ult. Just in case.
A promising garden.
This Ori has not hit an R, dude. Either I spell shield it or just walk out. Like, I feel bad.
Oh, God.
My, crazy. Mark Styles no ult. Or yeah, just stall me in, dude.
You have been slain.
Good.
This is cringy.
If they just stall. I can't believe Zach just fucking brought them into me. That is so depressing, actually.
Yeah, like, bro, I know we're ahead, but like, come on, man.
This doesn't have the clear. If we could do Baron.
Did he ult, or did he acid pop or something?
Just a harmless flower.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Dude, hit this, like, why not just hit the blue ward?
Because they probably wouldn't expect it. I don't want to.
I think they're gonna come look. I don't know. I don't have vision up right now. Yeah, they're coming.
Yeah, they saw it. Alright, that's the win.
Double kill.
Got him.
You have slain an enemy. An ally has been slain. Killing spree.
Yeah,
Damn, I got thugged by the,
Ez.
I killed him. I mean, I traded, but it would've been nice if I...
Your team has destroyed.
Yeah, go, 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 go.
Take it, take it.
Okay, fine. Just get that. Just get that.
Nope.
Guess we just wait on this. It always kind of is a little awkward when you just have that amp tome.
Not too much of a fan of the Essence Reaver. I'm gonna sell it.
I think just more crits, probably. I mean, I don't know. Essence Reaver sounds nice on paper with her, but...
I was just thinking like more W's in the long run,
Yeah.
like in the extended team fight. But our team fights just don't go that way. They're just like very skirmishy.
Yeah, it's... Most fights are done in, like, 5 seconds or less these days. No, it's Darius, guys. Just they look like we don't have our damage.
He does it again, but this time it works out. Jeez, I'm on my way. What's up, guys? You forgot about me?
Our team did. I mean, who needs the 17 kill silver, you know? Start a fight. Oh, does being red-haired make... There's something more dangerous with surgeries, or are you talking about, like... I don't know what you're talking about. I don't want to say anything else. Why does being a ginger make surgeries, interesting?
I think that's a good way to end the night, bro.
I think that's a good one.
Gone series to plat on this account. Nice penta on the back pocket.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, we're running pretty hot today, I think.
Yeah, not bad.
+2 or something. +2. The games we lost were definitely winnable.
Interesting.
A lot of them, yeah. There's a couple that were just like, it wasn't happening.
Actually, we're 4-2 today.
Okay, nice. Yeah, +2, which is good. I switched over to go on that Zyra, and we 3 of 4 on Zyra. I mean, my Nami over the past 7 days has been doing well. So like 80%, like 15 and 4 on Nami, but like Zyra is definitely that build is really fun on Zyra because you just get so many more ults.
Found a whole new world.
That's right. That's right. All right, Mel. Good games. I'll catch you around sometime soon.
GG's, man. It was fun.
Yeah.
Take care.
Okay, and that's gonna be it. This was probably like close to a 6 or 7 hour stream, but we did get back into promos for Plat 1, which is good. Sleep is gonna be an issue in the morning. My daughter might just have to chill. I've been trying to do this thing where I'll just like, just in her nursery, just give her some toys or something, then I get like an extra 30 minutes of sleep, like in the middle of the room. I try. Usually she comes over and messes with me, so it's hard, but... Or just like take her to a park and just like run her around, like after lunch, just like get her to blow out all of her energy, and then she'll just take like a 3-hour nap in the middle of the day, and that's when I get to take a nap too, so that's a good win. Oh, okay. More anesthesia. Just too hardcore. It's the history of the Celtic berserkers. Is that what it is? Just like in Eugene's to just be resistant to chill. Got that Celtic fire burned so hot they can't even chill you with drugs. That's what I'm talking about, Aaron. With the tranquilizer. Nice. Alright, well, that's going to be it. Thank y'all very much. Sorry for the OBS problems earlier. Like I said, it worked after a while. I'm not sure what the deal is. If I just need to shut it down for in the middle of a stream for like a little bit, that would be really annoying. But, I mean, maybe that's what, maybe that's what we have to do. The ISP, we'll see. Just have like a halftime in the middle of the stream for 5 minutes or something. I mean, that sucks. I don't want to do that because I think some people leave it running in the background while they do other stuff. then they'll obviously like may not return. But I'll investigate and see what I can do. I did reset my router before we started, and it didn't seem like it was just my internet connection, because the internet never like officially went out like permanently, and when I turned off the stream, then the league was fine. So, I don't know. Anyways, that's it. I gotta go to sleep. Thank y'all very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. We did get to bring back some Zyra Spice there. We still got some Nami in there. We got a Nautilus in there, so that's good. We're playing a decent little chunk of champions here, but yeah, the Zyra definitely feels like really good, especially this build. Oh, it's frozen sort of again. But anyways, that's going to be it. We'll be back tomorrow around probably 9 or 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to come by, check it out, and I'll see everybody next time. Have a good night.